Hello my crafty friends, it's Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Okay, this is part 5 and we had finished with entry 48 with Siobhan, and of course the iPad stopped just as I was saying that I've popped on some gold wig rack. So beautiful, thank you very much Siobhan from Pearl and Button. The next entry is 49, which is from Tony Williams from In the She Cave, an Australian entry. And I just love how she coloured her paper and envelope. It's just amazing. So I just did a decoupage of a cup of tea and a muffin or a cupcake or something. Love tea, which I'm having at the moment. And I decoupaged this beautiful branch with those three, I think they call them willy wagtails, and just on there, gorgeous, absolutely love it. And then I can just tuck a note just in this. So thank you very much, Tony. Entry 50 is from Julie DaCosta. We probably know Julie. Well, most of you probably know Julie. Amazing crafter. She's in Aussie as well, in South Australia, just down south from me. Here I've used her envelope as a flip out, and I decoupaged this whole page with this beautiful napkin of dahlias and popped in a bird and a butterfly, and I did decoupage a rocking horse there, but it just didn't, a unicorn, but it just didn't work out. It was too light. The background was too light, and so was the unicorn. So that was a lesson learned. But she gifted me with these beautiful trims just here and there, and I've used a card and just popped it in there. I decoupaged over the top of this where the part of the other end, the end of the envelope is, and so I was able just to use it, and I popped in that beautiful little heart trim on here. So what I'll be doing, Julie, is probably get another rocking horse and do it again over the top of it to really make it stand out. This one is from the USA, Carla from Casey Creates. We all know Carla, very creative lady. I used her envelope as a tuck spot because she's gifted me this gorgeous tag, and I've popped her little note in here. And she had all these lovely little stickers, you know, on her package and that, so I took them off and just all popped them on here. And she gifted me with this beautiful fairy napkin, so I used it to border the envelope and some of her pretty trims as well. Thank you, Carla. This, of course, we probably know, most of us know this lady who's a textile artist, which is Roxanne from Roxy Car 11. I actually used the paper bag that she had, and I just trimmed it down to be able to use it as a pocket to put her card in, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. Just love this paper bag and just her card. And inside the card she had a rocking horse napkin, and I actually sacrificed one of them to pop on there and just put nail polish on top to give it that little bit of a glitter effect. And what I've done was I used strips of the fabrics that she gifted me and ruched them up on the edges and layered a few of them, finished off with the rickrack and just a bit of that little blue there. I think it's just fantastic. Thank you very much. Entry 53 from Rosie, Clear Morning Dew. Very talented young lady. She's gifted me with some beautiful napkins and also this paper doily napkin bag, you might remember. So so what I've done is I've used a card as a flip up just like that, and actually her envelope, so that I can open it up. Sorry ladies, you can't see that. So that when you open it, flip it up, there's a tea party going on, and put it back down, and then I can just pop a card back in. I did decoupage the front of this as well, and just popped a card in, just like that. And the napkin, it's on the back, just love it, love this colour. And then popped in a butterfly napkin and used some of that beautiful beaded trim and topped it off with that lovely blue, sapphire blue trim. And this here is a flower, and it's actually one of the organza bags that she had some goodies in, and there is a way to make a beautiful little flower out of it if you're stuck of making flowers or you don't know how to make flowers. This is what I call a Clayton's flower. When you want to make a flower but you don't know how, it'll turn out like a flower. I learnt this from Steffi, who's the Rolling Stone Studio. She made a video of this, I think it was last year, and it was so super easy. I can do a video if you're interested of how to do it, or I can put the link in the description box, which I don't think I have done as of yet. But if I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. Entry 54 is from Katie Lynn, and again, beautiful card, and I actually attached a washi tape on it, large washi tape, to be able to use it as a flip. And Katie Lynn, it's also Katie Lynn Creations here on YouTube. Use one of the beautiful napkins, because this paper that I used just sort of really blended in with that. Used a rickrack, and then a little sticker that she had, Cherish, as well. Took off a couple of these stamps because they were just really fantastic, just love it. And again, used some of her gold rickrack. Entry 55, now this was a fun one to make. This was just black and white, and of course I had some watermelon napkins. So I didn't use the red border, the red part of the watermelon. I used the white with the black seeds. I thought that was pretty cool. And left the green border because to match that stamp that I took off as well. And I used the barcodes and, you know, more postage prints. And I just popped Tammy Minna, this one is, from the USA. Thank you, Tammy. This one, entry 56, and it's from Sophie. Most of you know Sophie. Sophie is, of course, from Sophie's Shabby Little Corner. Sophie's from Greece, hence the stamp here, which is fantastic. Here I've used a couple of napkins, one a floral one, and then I fussy cut out a cat from one of the other napkins, and then I cut out a bird cage with a butterfly, as though it's sort of checking it out to see where the bird is. Of course there is no bird. Now this one, I'm going to take this out. This is entry, let's see what number it is, entry 57 from Nadine Bassar of France. And recent entry, really lovely lady. You've probably seen one of my VRs of trying to promote her challenge, which I entered. And I used her envelope to pop that beautiful card in. Also used a postal registration sticker there. And what I did a flip out just like that and made it actually a Christmas theme. So I used one of the napkins, which looks like wallpaper. Then I fussy cut out the Christmas tree, and then I actually fussy cut out these ladies that were on another napkin and put that in front of the tree. I cut out the Christmas greetings there and a little butterfly to finish it off. And on the back of the envelope, I actually popped in that napkin with a beautiful parrot there and with the palm fonts. Love it. And of course on the front, it was that gorgeous hummingbird, which will go on the hutch. This is entry 58, and it's from Mauritius, and this was a recent entry. Love it. I cut the bag, I made a tuck spot for this beautiful postcard, and this one is from Christine, from Crafty Angel Christine, and of course, yes, she's from Mauritius. And I used this beautiful napkin that had that gorgeous border. Love it, absolutely love it. And I wanted to make it so that when I pop the card in, the blue corresponds